Mike. There we go. Stupid thing. I like that. New bot's working, and oh look, thing that breaks my microphone. Easy fix though. Right. The turning him into the vampire was the right idea. Hope everyone's doing well. You're looking after yourselves. So do we have any particular way we have to get out of here, or is this just go out the front door? Out the front door. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm getting towards the end of the game. So do I have to worry about anything in the districts? Not necessarily.
Return later. So Harriet Jones became the original carrier when Edgar gave her vampire blood.
No,
I must tell Elizabeth.
No civvies allowed. I actually do feel quite strong, even with them being higher level than me. Saber for the win! Must admit, I'm starting to prefer this over. That doesn't go to my lady. First, I don't bust into her house yet. I say, I know there's a door up here. I just did the portrait.
What good fortune brings you back to me, Jonathan? What is it, my dear?
Can't upset her.
I'm afraid it's bad news, Elizabeth. The worst, actually.
Please, speak up.
Edgar is no longer in McCullum's grasp. I resolved that matter.
Where is our good friend now? Is he well?
Of a sort. His injuries were mortal. I had no choice but to make him one of us. To save him. Or to punish him.
To punish him? I fail to understand. And what is the source of this cold tone in your voice?
Edgar Swansea was responsible for the Skull epidemic, Elizabeth. It was he who unleashed the deadly scourge upon London.
What? Are you certain? This is the most terrible accusation of all.
He confessed everything to me. He sought to cure the disease, to exploit vampire blood to stop the epidemic. But he unwittingly gave birth to a catastrophe.
All those poor victims. How could he do it?
This is gonna
What
kill her.
happened?
Yeah, he gave no heed to
Edgar
ethics.
gave no heed to ethics. His theory could have been proven to be correct, but he abused the confidence of his patients to test it.
I must say I'm shocked, Jonathan. Who would have thought it? And the poor patient. Let me guess. It was Harriet Jones, was it not?
Yes. That explains how Doris Fletcher was infected, and how she became an Icor. She secretly visited her mother at Pembroke.
Then we have no choice. We must act quickly, Jonathan. We must return to the sewers and put an end to the threat poor Harriet embodies.
I have one more matter to discuss with you. Harriet Jones was the primary case, but do you know what a healthy carrier is?
There is a tone in your voice that frightens me, Jonathan. What are you trying to say?
It was your blood Edgar used for his experiment on Harriet Jones.
What? No. No. This can't be. Oh.
Elizabeth, are you all right?
No, I have to go.
What do you mean?
Leave me alone. Save the city, Jonathan. Save what can be saved.
Elizabeth, I need answers. Why did your blood
Stay
cause
away
this?
from me. Please. I swear I never was your
Wait,
enemy.
no! Elizabeth!
Oh, there she goes. I'm pretty sure we know she didn't do it on purpose. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, they're actually conscientiously aware whether or not their blood is capable of properly turning another vampire, or they're too far down the lineage line for it to do it properly and results in skulls. At least from the information we have so far. So he had no way of knowing, because since she's never, well, from the way she's gone about it, she's never actually turned anyone. Excuse me. Right, so on that note, I need to get a drop above from William Marshall. That's going to be good. Blood for Jeffrey McCullough. That's going to go good. And some incident from the old morgue. Probably won't be too painful. Well, while we're here, might as well go visit the Ascalon
Now
Club.
would be a good time to blend the recipe Marshall used when he fought the disaster. I think I know where to find what I need.
Yeah, I am going the right way. However, I don't think the Ascalon Club's going to be happy to see me, so I have a feeling I'm going to be fighting my way in. Please can I kill Lord Redgrave? Please can I kill Lord Redgrave? Listen, I can't go through the front door? Funny if I could go.
Blood could be purer than that of William Marshall. Lord Redgrave will have to spare me a drop.
Sir, you are not welcome here.
Oh, no, there's a back door.
It's always been your house, Dad.
Let's try the back door. See, this is why you keep your back gates locked. One of it says if districts are lost, which happens from if you feed on too many people, everything goes to anarchy. So it's just kind of like, well, why?
I'm still persona non grata in the Ascalon Club. If I want to speak with Lord Redgrave, I'll have to improvise.
Ah! You London vampires are so weak!
Oh. You're a London vampire, last I checked. You got a lot of health, sir.
You cannot win the...
I have a feeling this guy's probably best to deal with. Well, the old-fashioned way I deal with vampires so far. Put a bullet in their brain. First of all, give me some blood. Load the shotgun. Oh. I like this thing. Fuck you. Okay, that has like... Ow, no effect. Okay. Okay, I need to really focus on this fight. Why am I reacting? I swear, my reactions are really bad right now. Hold still, will you? Nope, no. Stay still, stay still. Okay, sword seems to be the most effective method to fight this guy. I need to let my stamina regen. Oh, you got to be there. Good. Touche, good sir. Hold still. That's him dispatched. Moving on. Redgrave. I want some of the blood. Redgrave, where are you? I did to be a douchebag. Where are you hiding? Oh, up here? Isn't there an actual door back here or something? I think. I came in that way, but I think there's like another. I'm just being dumb. Hey, there's an office. Oh, there he is. Lord Redgrave. I would have words with the.
Good evening, Lord Redgrave.
What are you doing,
Hey,
here,
hon.
traitor? I shall smite you for this audacity.
I'm not here to bicker, Lord Redgrave. I can put an end to this epidemic, but I need your assistance to do so.
Good. We've held out thus far, but the time has come to put an end to this crisis. Tell me, what do you need?
The blood of William Marshall.
The blood of William Marshall? Of my maker? Are you mad? This blood is the purest of all. My maker proffered it to me on the battlefield. I cannot hand it to you.
Yeah, this is farce. I know what you are.
Stop this farce. Marshall never was your maker. I have no idea how you acquired his blood, but I need it now.
I see. Well, in that case, given the gravity of the situation, I suppose I can spare you a drop.
Thank you, my lord.
If you manage to save this city, you'll prove yourself a veritable servant of the crown. So Godspeed, Dr. Reed. Our fate lies wholly in your hands.
Okay, I'll give him a couple of points. I was expecting him to try and kill us or something like that. Not go, yeah, we need to end this threat. I'm going to just do whatever you want because I know you can kick my ass. He's an idiot, but he has a brain in that department, at least. Right. Go get the other two ingredients. I get the feeling that this isn't as easy as it seems. Just making a cure. I get the feeling I'm gonna have enough XP to maybe buy one more upgrade if I'm lucky. Right, so there's one. There's two. Let's head across to that, cut through Whitechapel. Okay.
Women of all countries unite. Support the equality.
Let's go talk to McCullen and probably have to kick his ass again. All right.
Stupid beast!
Pin him down!
I still actually feel quite strong comparably. The most anyways. I admit I'm missing 1 cent of bank account to sub to you. Honey, you don't have to worry about subbing to me, okay? Save the money. If you're missing 1 cent, you haven't got a lot of money at all. Keep your money to yourself. You need to be able to look after yourself before you do stuff like that to me. I appreciate it though. Back here for me to grab? Nope. Is it straight across? Oh, I gotta go round the way. Down through there. Around. Oh, 1 cent for the tier 3 6 month. Fair enough. I'd be if you did tier 3. I think I'd have a heart attack because you'd be like the second person to ever do tier 3 for me. I find it weird when people do. Down and oh, I can go straight through here, can't I? Yep. Oh,
I have this thirst for blood.
ratty snacky.
What end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets? Not me.
Drunk arsehole? No. But you're probably not going to be much better because you constantly talk about killing people. I cannot condone that action as I'm pretty sure it's against Twitch TOS. But I'm pretty sure if that started happening, that would be a very easy way to break me. I remember when I got raided by... Oh.
Dare you interfere with my hunt?
Hold still. Shake us up. My blade is better than yours. I kind of need to save the bullets, so I don't have many shotgun shells, but generally speaking, I use the shotgun as a pure damage thing of, oh crap, get out of this guy hurts. Otherwise, I tend to rely on my beaters a lot because I use weapons that drain blood. So I almost never have to stun to feed. Shut up, you noisy git! That's the way I have to go. Yeah. If I'm correct, there's a wolf on the bridge. Oh, no. Egg be bitten. You have chlamydia, madam. Flat. But if all you wanted me to do is yell to cause you pleasure, yell I can. No, first start yelling in British, then I'll just start yelling at you in Irish. Gonna mix it up after all. Alright, mister, I've got a flaming torch. You go home, you rotten blackguard. Yeah, I'm a quarter Irish, so I can do... I wouldn't say it's the best, it's more like a Northern Irish accent because it's more got the British mixed in with it compared to the pure Southern Irish accent, but I've got family all over Southern Ireland. I actually have a redeem, if you look through my redeems days, for me to just speak in an Irish accent for a while. This is a bloody maze. Okay, going this way. Can you go pop for a minute while I'm healing? Oh. Well, this could be a problem. It's because of how long one should... You stop draining my blood. It's very rude. Oh yeah, just do that. I hate that ability of theirs, so I will say that.
Stop! Vampire!
Oh, you stop, you bloody annoying blackguard. There we go. I would hydrate Sammy as soon as she gets up because she's actually still sleeping in bed. She was going to get up and not sleep as much, but she's really tired, so she has to sleep longer. So as soon as she gets up, I'll get her a drink. I'll make her a cup of tea, I think. I'm pretty sure she'll be up at some point. Must admit, I do need to at some point go to actually one of the hideouts and
Best be moving on. Burn
For goodness sake, can you target him, please? Okay, there we go. Bloody armor-plated people. You know, why can't we put a plate vest on like they do? Seriously. Right, while I'm here... Okay, so that's what that final slot is for. Making the antidote. Tears of Angels recipe. Huh. Right. Oh, I don't have anything I can improve, I don't think. Could I make this better? Yeah, now I've got a pure damage pistol. Do I really care about any of this? Just in case I need a stun backup weapon for whatever reason, for what's to come. And I might run into something that's like really highly resistant to my build and I need to stun them. I only have so many bullets. I don't think there's actually a bullet supply chest. Oh god. I need to make more actually. Like I can make stuff like bikinis, and stuff like that as well. Like there's quite a few more things I need to add to it. I mean, give you an idea. This is one of them. This is the Tentacle Hugs t-shirt. And honestly, yeah, they're slightly expensive from Steam merch, but I've watched this probably about 30 to 60 times, and it's still actually got all the print on it. My partner has this, but in a pink hoodie form, and she's watched that probably about 100 times, and it's only just started to fade, so that actually is decent lasting merch.
Get them weapons ready! We found one!
Did you?
You'll pay for that!
Right, ratties. I need snackies.
Is despicable. If McCullum really drank the blood of King Arthur, then I may have found another vital ingredient for my recipe.
As if he cooperates. I don't think he'll necessarily cooperate. Cullen, where do I find you? Oh, there you are.
Good evening, vampire hunter.
Are you here to end me, Leech? You'll find I will not be killed easily.
Not at all, McCullum. I am here because I need you.
Really? I'm intrigued. Speak up, then.
I need the blood of a king. The blood of Arthur. I'm certain you possess it, and I must have it.
The Guard's most sacred and precious relic. Why would you... You found Marshall's memoirs. should have destroyed that book.
I need the antidote to save this city, McCullum.
It is within me to take your words as truth. I want to, but I must know more. What precisely are your plans?
Well, hey, darling. Want to have some fun? I mean, I do believe that we can have some right nasty fun if you like. But we better behave while Daddy Twitch is watching. So I have to be behind closed doors. And just so you know, I won't accept your safe word and I won't be soft. Right, can't do that. That one.
A creature called a disaster is about to be unleashed. It falls upon me, as once it did Marshall, to stop it before the whole country is ravaged.
I should have destroyed that book. And yet, I wish I could join this battle alongside you. But this crusade is not mine to fight.
Do you not understand? We wanted the same thing from the outset. A means to end this vampire epidemic.
Not enemies. Maybe that is so. Take it then. I see no other hope for this city. If this is some trick, you will be damned, Dr. Reed.
Thank you. Can we speak more?
Indeed. Why not?
Why are you here?
The man who raised me after the brutal murder of my parents. He's buried here.
Well, I do believe you'll just have to keep melting to your nice gooey puddle that I can just sip on up into a blender and into a perfect little soul milkshake. Drink your very essence. Because I'm going to get myself some dip. Vampires killed your parents. Who was that?
Were both your parents killed by vampires?
Yes. And yet worse. My father returned to Dublin a vampire and tore out my mother's throat.
Ouch! No wonder it's fucked up.
And who was this man?
Carl Eldritch, one-time leader of Prewin. He killed my father in front of me. Helped me hunt my brother Ain after teaching me how to kill leeches.
That sounds like the personality of those. Just a little bit.
What will the Guard of Prewin do now? Will you stop the Great Hunt?
Yes. But we shall continue to protect innocents from beasts like you and your red-headed friend.
Like me?
I am indebted to you for sparing me at Pembroke. But this won't always be the case. I'm no coward like those St. Paul's Stowe brothers.
How long have you known Lady Ashbury? Where is she? And what will you do to her?
We saw you meeting her, so of course we investigated. But she is gone. Our scouts reported she has sold some paintings and departed for an unknown destination.
Adieu, vampire hunter.
Until we meet again, blood drinker.
The contempt in their voice for each other is actually quite funny. Right, I suppose I could just go through the graveyard to get here. I bet I'm even going to get the EXP to be able to evolve once more. So this may be our final form. Knows what level the final boss is going to... Oh, hello. Oh, you die first. Oh, god damn it. I always forget they explode. It's the final countdown. But at least it feels like it. Unless there's a post-game to this, I do feel like I'm getting quite close to the end. Yeah, that leads into the house as like just a bowl that's like sitting inside. Free food! Can you imagine living in a cemetery? That would just be freaky. Ooh, ratties. Ratty snacky!
I have this thirst for blood.
I know Dee Dee lives near a cemetery. I'm not too sure how close, though.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Again, it has to be better than living near a hospital. I can't actually stand hospitals because I can literally feel the very energy and life force of people being born and dying in there. It just freaks my body out so badly. Sir, a word. Ow! You and that bloody shotgun. Kinda hope so, because it's the right mix for me between the kind of Souls-like combat system and like level of difficulty. I've honestly only gotten mad at one boss fight, considering I'm doing a pacifist route. And that was that bloody freaking theater lady, because that gangly arm that insta-teleport hits you. Apart from that, I've actually enjoyed the entire game. I haven't actually got frustrated at the combat, which surprised me. Vampires, when they started showing up, gave me a little bit of a problem, but then I kind of just went, I have a shotgun! Heal, heal, heal. Your friend went splat. Come on. Yep. Oh. Die. You got mad at the sewer brutes? The first sewer fight, I think I died twice to him before I kind of got the pattern down to fight him. He wasn't too hard. It's not from my experience. Oh, I'm going the right way. Yeah, I'm going.
Lively! It's onto us! Away with
You keep that faith shit. God walks with you. I hear you have a heart condition, sir. You appear to be struggling, sir. Okay, I'm stepping back. I will mind your personal space. I understand COVID. And now you're dead. Of course, dynamic difficulty. As I say, I don't think there's an actual... Is it? Just all based upon... Well, I have it on... When you pick the difficulty start, I picked normal, I believe. And choose, like, between nightmare and normal. They make it a lot harder. Right, I better see if they're selling any bullets before I go to the pharmacy. If I remember correctly, you don't sell fuck all.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again. Please show me what you have to sell. Of course.
Yeah, you sell crap. You're useless. There's the ambulance bloke.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor.
Afraid?
I'd like...
Wise choice.
No bullets? Ugh. Okay. Let's go get the insulin.
Daily routine.
No, not that way. Any Reese boxes? Yeah.
I cannot use garlic, but there may be a substitute in the Pembroke Hospital drug storage.
Pretty much. You do have to think of be burning the bodies that are left everywhere since it's plague and that. But they think mass grave, so wouldn't it be better to burn the bodies? What the prim window in here? Don't turn around. Don't turn around. Good boy. Right. Yeah, you have a point to that. I don't actually know much about the Spanish. Oh, great. Okay, it's definitely upstairs. I know that. Yeah, that was just shiny for no reason. Okay. Don't turn around. Lovely vampire. Alright, now to deal with you. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm going to do? Just while fighting this guy and save shotgun. I might as well use the cudgel. They're a vampire. You two fight each other. Hold still. Thank you. Thank you, Skull. Go on then. Whew. Yeah, that was a little close for comfort. The ball crunching. Yeah, that charging is those balls. I've used the snake. And both attacks me 10 though. That Trojan just feels very slow. At least compared to like the wind up of 40 stamina usage. This is Here's what it is. Just why I'm saving bullets. I have a feeling pumping lead into the final boss fight will be useful. Insulin. Those cards were money then.
There it is. Insulin. Much more efficient than garlic against blood poisoning and sepsis, and much less dangerous for me. Thank you, Dr. Polescu.
Find a hideout to create the antidote. Okay, let me just leave this place. Well, I've actually used my ammo because literally, like, I use the bullets and that when it's kind of like a, oh fuck, I'm in a crappy situation. So I've used it quite. I use quite a lot of bullets because of the constant respawning using that my ammunition again. The lady in the theater, and I've been using my shotgun quite liberally whenever I first started running into the vampires when they started spawning around town, the Econs. Because literally, whenever I dealt with them, I just put 2 shots of the shotgun into them, just wreck their health down to nothing, and finish them off with a single attack. That way I didn't have to deal with their bullshit. Whereas now I can actually fight them on a bit more even footing. It's like, oh, hi there, Econ. Boom, boom. Nice.
It's locked, all right.
Man, you should really learn lockpicking. Would serve you so faithfully in these days. Locked. Jammed.
The blend seems stable. Time to go and find Harriet in the sewers.
Right, I feel like this may be a final boss fight scenario. So even though I only have 1,500, I'll just see if I can grab anything. Carrying more bullets. Bam. Carrying more syringes could be useful. I think this just being able to carry the more syringes should be cool. The following night. He's now a vampire, so that's quite curious. We'll say that. Everyone's sick here. Everyone fine there? Right. Have the bullets we can carry. Don't know if that would be useful, but I don't think there's really much of a way to upgrade anything. I think, as they say, I'm gonna be going in as good as I could possibly get. Yeah, you got the downstairs area there. So basically, go to the West Docks, go to what's his name's underground, and going through there, probably. Oh, no conversation dots. Fair enough. And he feels being a vampire. Like how he still remains at 6,000 EXP. You'd have thought he'd be upgraded so he's a little harder to fight. You look like shit.
My dear, I can never thank you enough.
Thank me? For what?
Come now, you know what I mean. I am, well, I'm just like you.
It was a punishment.
Making you my progeny was supposed to be a punishment, Dr. Swansea.
Don't worry, I know. From time to time, I even experience glimpses, flashes of your very thoughts. It can be somewhat annoying, my dear. Quite a punishment indeed.
How do you feel since you changed?
Absolutely fine. Did you know I can determine the health of every patient or nurse just by looking at him? Fascinating.
Have you taken a life yet, Edgar?
Don't you think that's a private matter? I would not ask you such an indiscreet question.
Do you feel the hunger?
Yes. It's very peculiar, not like mortal hunger at all. It's like I'm never sated. Fortunately, blood is no rare commodity at Pembroke.
What about the Brotherhood? Will they eject you?
I remain a member. I have information to provide now. Intelligence from the other side, if I may say so.
They won't banish you.
Not so long as I behave.
Will you continue as Pembroke's administrator?
Of course. I can help more than ever. And since I'm already dead, I can't get sick.
Are you not afraid Priwen will find you? Next time, they will do more than abduct and torture you.
I remain a man of peace. If things were to go awry, I would flee rather than slice them up as you would, my friend.
Have you seen Elizabeth? Has she passed this way since you returned?
No. And I'm terrified to see her again. I really am, Jonathan. She could very well tear me to pieces for what I did.
She probably will if she gets her hands on you.
What will you do now that you are immortal?
Experiment, my dear colleague. I have an eternity to make scientific progress. I could be the only scientist able to undertake extreme experiments upon himself.
My God, Edgar. Did you learn nothing from your forays into folly?
I have, I swear. No more experiments on mortals. See? I said mortals. How quickly the mind adapts.
I regret turning you. I should take you outside and bite you now.
What kind of experiments?
Who knows? Nervous shock, brain damage, pain and recovery. There's almost no limit to what my body can now endure. I could be the next Henry Head.
Goodbye, Edgar. I'm certain we'll meet again.
I really should just kill you. At the same time, you're needed as a doctor. Ugh.
Daily routine.
Please, I feel sick. Get over here now.
Shut up. You're literally the first person we have to turn. It's very easy to want to bite you. If I jump across here, I end up there. Yeah, I'll go that way. Let's head down along the... So many directions to take, so little time. Yep. So I follow this down, up, round? Yeah. Be like a C. Straight across, but through the barricade.
Trust the leech, boys. I hate leeches. Christ, he's dead. Die, vermin!
Excuse me, but you're in my way. I am trying to get to my destination. I have everything quick. Map. Down and around. This made me laugh. Did you go into Jim? Him and his jump scares.
Thank you, Dee. Hello, Brucey. Actively useless as hell. We better get a pay rise. We're saving the president's daughter, so I'm fairly confident when we get there we will get a pay rise.
The instant brown. Why is it always the priests? Let's do this. Ooh. Die, vermin! I put an accident. So, go down this way. Yeah, there's the right path. Yup. I really wish this game had a minimap sometimes because of how much of a maze London is. $5 shillings. An aircom. That's an aircom. Oh, shit! Newborn, my ass! Sit down, grandpas! Let me show you how the young vamps do this shit. Well, I'm out of London, but inner London can be a maze if you don't know where you're going, yes. Mostly the tubes and the trains. Sir, can you donate your blood to my cause? Hello, can I help you? Sir? Yes, sir, can I help you? I can go this way. Oh, correct. They're actually fighting a lion in there. Oi, go eat now. Or I have to feed you. So you'll probably more prefer the food I would give you. Shut up. You make too much noise. You too. Too much noise. Out for a nice, quiet, peaceful nighttime stroll. I need to hear your bloody fracking groaning. Oh, ropes wrong way. Sounds like they're having fun in there. My most favourite of enemies. Bad doggy. Don't mind me, see. Just come to use your secret butchery entrance. I mean your basement. Right. I wonder what kind of fight Harriet Jones is going to be. Please don't be like your daughter. Please don't be like your daughter. I don't think I could deal with another gangly arm.
This place has been ransacked.
Uh-oh.
They've all been slaughtered. Pre-1. No, not their style.
Oh, shit.
Where has Harriet gone? She must have left a trail I could follow.
Yeah, by the looks of it, more blood than a corpse should leave. Bankment sewers. Shit, the skulls have been slaughtered.
Where is old Bridget? Damn. If I'd come earlier, they would still be alive.
Oh, this just screams boss. Oh. Hello. You sure now's a good time for this?
Take not a step further, child, for you are unprepared.
You, at last. I wondered when you would show your face again. Step away. We have nothing to discuss.
Desist, child. You cannot confront the monstrosity unleashed upon this land without due preparation. I shall not allow it.
All right. But no more riddles. Enough of the obscure songs and prophecies. I ask questions, and you answer them.
My words have been as clear as crystal lakes, my child. You seem unwilling to drink, to listen, to learn.
What is your true appearance?
I do not understand. This is who I am.
Blood? You are made of blood. Surely you are joking.
Why would I? And no, I'm not made of blood. I am blood. Blood is what I am since my birth and for eternity.
But who are you really? Tell me your name.
I am your maker. I am the servant of the Red Goddess and protector of this land. I have many names.
Just give me one, then.
There are those who call me Merdin Wild, the Wild Horned Man. But I never was a man. I was born out of blood.
You're some sort of deity?
Why did you choose me?
Only you could provide a modern, scientific answer to this ancient, mystical threat.
Basically, we're intelligent. That's why I picked you.
What kind of modern answer?
Disease, contagion, and contamination. How they course through veins is your dominion, my child. Your choices have made you. Only you can save this land.
Basically, he needed a doctor.
Speak to me of this ancient threat.
The blood of hate. Vessel of the wrath of the goddess. When she awakens, a disaster will be born into this world, for she is hunger and anger.
I'm here to stop Harriet Jones. She is the original carrier. The well from which this corruption flows.
I have heard you, but be wary. Harriet Jones's mind is no more. She has metamorphosed into an apocalypse. Born from, drenched in, and driven by the blood of hate.
Tell me about this disaster, creature. I know London fell victim to such a thing in 1666.
A disaster is pure anger born through blood. Its name means bad star, for they only appear when our queen unleashes her unquenchable wrath upon the world.
And who is this queen?
She is the Red Goddess, the Queen of Blood. In my youth, 100 lifetimes ago, she was worshipped as the Morrigan. She is my mother. She is yours, too.
The Morrigan? The Celtic goddess of war? Is this a ruse of some kind?
She has been worshipped in many forms throughout the ages. The true nature of the Red Queen is beyond your comprehension, eluding even mine. But know this. She is a vengeful mother.
Jesus.
So the disaster is some sort of accident. A disease vampires carry dormant in their blood, waiting to emerge.
That's your modern answer. But a disaster is at the same time both less and more.
Tell me what it is then, in your own words.
A disaster is the pure will of our queen. Whenever she dreams of walking this earth, she awakes in this putrid vessel.
What is the blood of hate?
It is the curse of the goddess. It is the hunger in you, the need for blood, the will to strike and to punish, to spit in the eye of God.
I only wish to know how to put an end to this epidemic.
To perform an act so noble, you must protect yourself from its poisonous kiss, my child.
I know. McCullum used such a serum when trying to kill me. However, I have produced a more efficacious version of the antidote.
Your final task awaits you at the end of these tunnels. I've known for ages you were worthy of this challenge, my champion, Bittersweet.
Will it be over then? Once I've defeated this creature?
Yes. The threat will dissipate like so much smoke, for you will have purified its source.
And then what? What will become of me?
How would I know? I am no god, and your fate is in your own hands. For you are our champion.
What will happen thereafter? What future awaits me beyond these dark tunnels?
Your fate, my child, and the fate of this land. A disaster is about to enter this world to smite us all and teach us humility. You are our final hope.
You tricked me. My sister died for your schemes. I have brought suffering and tragedy into this world. I am not, nor will I ever be your champion.
Very soon you'll come to know that sacrifice is sometimes necessary. I understand the grudge a child bears towards his father and mother. Be brave, my child.
Okay, so it says to go that way, but what's this way? Oh, dead scout, a bunch of boxes. This. Oh, is this linked back up to the normal sewers where I'd be able to leave, essentially? Yeah, I think this is a way to get out if I need to go do other stuff. Here we go. Oh, God, no. Why does she have that arm?
Oh, I'm sick. So sick. Doctor, help me, please. I'm in such pain.
I'll be glad to be of assistance.
Ah, like your help, Doris. Liars, all of you. My poor baby. I've been such a bad mother. But the Queen herself forgave me. Gave me another chance.
Harriet, you must stop all of this. I can't let you infect anyone else.
How dare you interfere with the Red Queen's plans, Doctor? How can you stop the course of nature? My poor baby! Where is she?
I did not realize I was taking that much damage over time. Okay, I need to pay attention to my health. Note to yourself, look at your health when you're doing crap. Okay, are we going to go through that cutscene again, or is she just going to start off the...
Nobody ever helped me. I've been
Okay.
alone all my life.
Oh, you bred the dragon. Oh. Hello, Mesher. Can I come there? Yes, I can. I will be right back, guys. My partner has awoken. Right. Get back to this nasty boss fight. Just throw up all around you, I don't mind that. Ugh. Just a little easier than a mother. Got more health. Get out, get out, get out, get out. This feels too easy. I feel like something's going to happen after this fight, or she's going to change forms or something silly like that. Get away from her, get away from her.
How irredeemably are you all going to suffer now?
Oh god, blood clones. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Ow, 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 ow. No good. Hold still.
Such innocence, such guilt.
Focus on dodging. Fuck you! Fuck you some more.
I will reap the land, for this is abundant the harvest. Let the arrow
Oh shit. Bones. Okay, time to switch weapons. Oh, think you jinxed yourself. Oh, tell me about it. Okay, so we burned through that. 195. I mean, doesn't have a stun bar, so
give me more. They are so young, so tasty.
give me blood.
For this is my body.
Okay, she immune to bullets right now. Yes!
Do you think your champion defeated me, my child?
Uh-oh.
No one could ever defeat you, mother of us all, for you are our every root and leaf.
You've always been my most amusing son.
Then go back to sleep, my queen, and smile at us from your dreams.
Did they feel my wrath? Have they suffered enough?
More than ever, mother of us all.
Until the next time.
Until the next time.
That was surprisingly easy.
So it's over then, young Ekon. You have put an end to this terrible menace.
Old Bridget, what are you doing here?
This is my realm, Ekon. This is Suaskal territory.
But they were all massacred by the monstrosity that Harriet became.
Others will come, engendered by deceitful vampires. I don't mean you, of course.
I thought you'd been slaughtered, with all the other Suaskals.
I was up above, in search of help when Harriet suddenly turned into that thing. I have no idea what it was.
It's over now. London is no longer shrouded in the disaster's shadow. We're all safe.
Yes, you prevailed in the end. I hope you'll forgive me for the way I treated you when first you presented yourself at our gate.
No need to apologize, really.
Perhaps there will be no stories told or songs sung of what happened here today. But I'll know the truth. Jonathan Reed, newborn vampire, stepped forward and saved us all.
I'm honored to be part of this city's legend. Thank you, old Bridget. May I ask you just one question?
How could I refuse you anything now? I'll answer just as I answered Lady Ashbury when we met a few nights ago.
Who are you? Really?
I was born with the name Bridget Eleanor Wellington. In 1738, my beloved and immortal husband decided to preserve my beauty and youth forever by making me drink his blood.
You were Lord Redgrave's wife. Then the pompous fool rejected you, did he not?
It was about 200 years ago. Peace found me in time. And I sincerely hope it will find you too, now that all is over.
No, it's not over. I may have ended the vampire epidemic, but I still need answers from the woman I love.
I feared you would say that. Go then, young Ekon, and face your fate. Just remember that I'll always be here for you.
I want to kill Lord Redgrave even more now for being a pompous idiot.
London has been cleansed. This catastrophe came about when an ancient malignant will crossed paths with mortal imprudence. For now, we are safe. For now. My craving for blood remains. Red like hate, red like hunger, red as life and death, passing from one immortal to another, from predator to victim, patiently biding its time to rise again. London has been cleansed for now, but there's a simmering hatred, fear, and old grudges. When will we succumb, mortals and immortals alike? The next disaster is only a matter of time. My only hope now is to catch the woman I love, to understand why she fled, and unmask the secret that has been lurking in her blood for so long.
Huh. So as they say, it's not over yet. I was gonna say they kind of fell in love with each other kind of weirdly and just spontaneously, didn't they, Dee?
Well, this is it. Lady Ashbur's domain. Why am I not surprised it's not on any maps? I'd better hurry.
Hi, what do you want?
Beautiful morn, my child. It looks like dawn is here at long last.
Can't you just leave me alone? Your precious queen has been sent back to the bottomless pit from whence she came. The nightmare is almost over.
I am here to say goodbye. The sun's warmth exhausts me. Soon I will rejoin my queen in her endless sleep. It is over. You did well.
Why did Harriet Jones become a disaster?
You are the doctor. You hold the knowledge needed to answer such a question. Have you the answer?
Well, I cause a fee.
I noticed that all the Icors were female, as if a male couldn't endure the metamorphosis. Harriet was also a bitter and resentful woman, as was her daughter.
If the Morrigan prefers despoiled women to become the vessels of her wrath, we should be thankful that but one disaster hath been cast upon this wobbling world.
Icors seem to carry various diseases. They did not merely turn people into skulls. Their presence alone spreads death.
Who knows whether the Red Queen awakens when cursed mortals endure such epidemics, or if the contagions emerge like a curse as she awakes.
What's about 4 or 5 years from now we get a vampire game set in COVID? Yeah, vampire bringing is pretty much just like, oh, I just want to shag her. There's no real like attachment built between them. They don't know each other long enough.
So our beloved mother will just go back to sleep, now that enough people have suffered. Is that it?
No, Jonathan. The Morrigan has been appeased because you dared confront her. You have prevailed, my bittersweet champion.
And what are you to her? Her counterpart? Her opponent in some timeless game?
She is my mother, my dreadful and sour-tempered mother. She is yours too, in a way, but you are not born from her terrible womb like me. You are but a distant child.
What does she seek? Revenge? Retribution?
She seeks nothing, since she only dreams of it.
What?
In the ancient tongue, when I was young, her
diary
name
again.
meant Ghostly Queen. Pray she never fully awakens, for her wrath knows no bounds.
Sorry. I can. Turn me off. I don't have an on-off switch, honey. Oh, the stream is still on.
This is not over. I am here to find the true origin of the blood of hate.
'Tis unwise to interfere with a tale rooted so deeply in the suffering of others.
Right, do you need help? Oh, so one second, guys. Just gonna help Sammy get comfortable. Protection.
What will become of the Brotherhood?
I foresee trouble for them now that your progeny considers becoming the new primate.
But I'm certain the current primate has no wish to resign.
Exactly. And I am not fully convinced your progeny truly understands what dreadful power he is about to defy.
What will become of the vampire hunters?
They will never stop searching for William Marshall, for he escaped their two great hunts. Remember that you too are now on their dark list.
What will happen to Ascalon? Will you let them run the country from the shadows?
I don't interfere with petty political intrigues. Ascalon was built upon the lie of a lineage. Such a deceit cannot last forever.
But Lord Redgrave definitely possessed Marshall's blood. Untainted blood from the greatest vampire knight.
Really? I wonder how he managed to acquire it. Perhaps I should retrieve this artifact before going back to sleep.
What was that, baby? Huh? Oh. Forgot more. Oh, well, that's right. Okay. No problem.
No. I must know why Elizabeth fled here when I discovered she was the original healthy carrier.
No, she is not what you say she is. That is a secret you will discover soon enough.
And you? Why are you here? Which new thread of which old twisted plan are you seeking to pull now? Tell me the truth.
I am just here to salute my sons, and to bid them fare thee well.
Your sons? Plural? My God, will you ever stop speaking in riddles?
Perhaps I am too old for your spoken language. Perhaps you now have so many subtle words you no longer hear the simplest ones.
Who are your sons? Why do you bid them farewell now?
You are my son, as is William Marshall.
I have my chocolate. Both of them. One of them. Both bars.
This is madness. How many have you created? Who else? Shakespeare? Isaac Newton? Alfred the Great? Francis Drake? Thomas More? Guy Fawkes?
My progeny is scarce, for I rarely feel the urge to protect this land anymore. But yes, one of those you named is your immortal brother. Maybe you shall meet one night.
So that is all we are to you? Puppets you create to defeat some threat born from a dreaming devil?
No. You are my sons. I am proud of you. I mourn when you fail.
When he fought me, Geoffrey McCullum used a serum made of King Arthur's blood. Since then, I have discovered that it was vampire blood. Whose blood was it?
You just said it. It was the blood of a king. The blood of the champion I chose to save this land in its time of greatest peril.
King Arthur was also your progeny. Why am I not surprised?
Yes, he was. But he failed in the end. And for centuries the land suffered his defeat.
Tell me about William Marshall. Why is his blood so strong?
He is not stronger than you, only older. You are strong, Jonathan Reed. A champion of your time, chosen to defeat a threat spawned of this generation.
Is he here? Is William Marshall here? Is that why you're here now, too?
Have I not already answered that question?
His blood was not tainted. The blood Lord Redgrave possessed. That which I used in the serum. But what if it had been?
Then you would have failed, I suppose. For the blood of hate would have corrupted you too.
Speak clearly, then. And answer my last question.
What is it?
Did I defeat the epidemic?
Now you've found the castle, Jonathan Reed. Only you can answer that. Farewell, my child. I shall dream about you soon.
It's locked. The castle walls look decrepit. Maybe I can find a way to sneak in.
Decrepit doesn't even name it. The whole place is falling apart. Not burning there for a second. Must be burning something outside. That was really bad car exhaust. I did which way I'm going, so it's Not this way. Robin Eaglewood? Mary Eaglewood?
It's locked, all right. The lady of the manor isn't expecting visitors.
Well, I wouldn't expect so, no, Jonathan. Ah, an entrance.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but I think I smell Elizabeth's perfume. She must be here somewhere. It's locked.
Is everything gonna be locked? There's a fire going.
This castle is falling apart.
I have to wonder, if you're immortal, how long it would take you by yourself to actually repair a full castle.
That sweet fragrance. Elizabeth's perfume. She was here recently.
Bless you, honey. There's a bear. Where you hiding, woman? Diddy says bless you.
This painting looks suspicious. This is despicable.
Hmm. Hard for me to get lost, isn't it?
Like most castles, this one has a crypt, and it holds something special inside.
Yes, but how do I get to said crypt? I feel like this should be the door I'm going to. And cough. Who hasn't painted this bloody woman? Oh. I've been through all of here, and I definitely can't get to this door down here. Door there. Where you drop down when you come from the second floor. Probably missing something very obvious. Looking. I hate puzzles. Puzzles, not me. Puzzles are not my strong suit. Never have been. Never will be. A lot of the time I find I end up brute forcing puzzles, as in just doing it so many times it just ends up working. Okay, so I had a look round here already. Did we go the other side? I don't think I went the other side, did I? Yeah, this is how I came in. Hmm. That's front door. Maybe. What? Maybe. Huh? Fuck, I'm supposed to be going. Back of the TV or the back of the laptop? Hey, enough. What you want? Okay. That was a jet my cable for Sammy. This one. No, this one. These ones? Is there anything saying here about where we go? There's something about second floor. Get back in the castle. Maybe there's something I missed on the second floor. It's got crew on it, shouldn't it? There.
A
Oh!
sword and a moon are the symbols I should look for.
Sword and the moon are the symbols I should look for. Interesting. I need to find some swords and some moons. Now, the inside or the outside? Because it lets me come back out, so I just don't know if I have to go back inside again. Quick look of the second floor.
What are these symbols? I can feel a mechanism, but it doesn't work.
Because I found one, but it's a shield. It's
One
sword,
last switch, and
moon.
voila.
Something happened, but where? Bless you, honey. Oh, right there. Uh... Right, so don't. That's concerning. Uh. Right, so. Church. And all fears caused by the hate. Oh, I was reading that game. Ah, so she was turned by William Marshall as well? This is interesting.
Drop your sword, Father. You have nothing to be afraid of.
Shall we abandon this then? Shall we lower our heads?
No, never. You taught me that.
Hi, baby.
Blood is approaching. Old but young. How strange. Shall I drink it? Smite it?
No, Father. He is a friend. Please, rest. I'll take care of it.
Caution, Elizabeth. Deceit runs through these veins.
I know, Father. What took you so long, Jonathan?
Is this really him?
Yes. This is William Marshall, 1st Earl of Pembroke, servant of 5 mortal kings, former regent and savior of England. The greatest knight who ever lived, according to some.
And you called him father?
For he gave me eternal life, and much more.
I have so many questions, Elizabeth.
You always had questions, Dr. Reed.
Now that I stand before you both, in this vault, I know not where to begin.
We still have a few minutes left.
Will you go back to London?
No, Jonathan. I do not intend to.
And what of your daughter?
Charlotte is a strong, independent woman who's about to come into money. I took care of everything. Now it's time for her to shape her future.
Why did you flee here?
When you told me I was the healthy carrier, I had nowhere else to go.
You mean you had to return to the real source of this scourge?
Yes, to end it, once and for all.
Where are we? What is this place?
This is the Ashbury estate. I inherited the title when I purchased the castle.
Is this your retreat? Something of a secret place?
It's more of a sanctuary, really. This is where I take care of my father. Ever since he became unwell.
Are you not afraid someone might discover you here? It's not that hard to find.
Do not assume that I would hesitate to silence anyone who tried to reveal my secret. Fortunately, it has rarely come to that.
I have destroyed the disaster. this creature that Harriet Jones had become. The epidemic is no more, and London will recover. In time.
Yes. You did well, Jonathan. You truly saved the city.
Yes, we did. Despite all obstacles. I'm truly convinced we did it together, Elizabeth.
I cannot bear knowing I was the cause of all this. Through the use of my own blood.
No. This catastrophe was the result of unethical experimentation. And the will of a creature so inexplicably evil, she exceeds all the terrible wonders I have seen since my death.
But it was my blood all along. My corrupted blood of hate. The poisoned blood of my father. A healthy carrier. That's all I am.
We could cure him.
It's too late. The blood of hate has run for too long. The antidote would not work on him. I tried. Believe me, I tried.
Is he dangerous?
What do you think? He is a thirsty Ekon who has not fed in centuries. An elder vampire, driven by an urge to kill and spread the blood of hate.
No redemption, then.
And yet he thinks he has been offered immortality by the angels to protect the feeble and to smite the unholy.
Can he communicate?
Yes. Sometimes he even seems like the noble knight who saved and raised me. But you know, the malice never fully leaves his eyes.
Ouch.
Why are you hiding William Marshall here?
How could I not take care of him? He sacrificed himself by giving me the only dose of antidote he had.
He gave you the antidote?
Yes. And in doing so, he knew he'd have to be confined here. And yet he volunteered. That's how great a man William Marshall was. And still is.
What do you do for him?
I visit him as often as possible. I paint the landscapes he will never see again. I feed him with my blood.
You feed him? You barely sustain yourself on the weak blood of the dying, yet you give him your blood?
After he saved me from the blood rage, I swore I would never kill to feed. He said the same.
William Marshall infected you. He is the true, original carrier.
Yes. But he saved me by sacrificing himself.
Saved you? How?
The tears of angels. The cleansing of impure blood by an older, more powerful blood. It worked on me, did it not?
Yes. Blood is the definitive key to our species. Scowls, cleansing, lineage. Do you really think it worked?
It has, Jonathan. I was nothing but a beast who took pleasure in slaughter. I roamed across Europe, reaping my bloody crop. It was the blood of hate. But my father's antidote cured me.
What about us?
What do you mean?
You know my feelings towards you, Elizabeth. But you left without a word. So I'm worried about your feelings towards me.
I love you, Jonathan. I've loved you since the moment I saw you rescue poor Mr. Hampton in that filthy slaughterhouse. Forgetting the danger as you turned your back, like the newborn fool you were.
How did you meet William Marshall?
He was an Ekon for centuries when he found me. He saved me from certain death by making me his progeny.
Why did he choose you?
You should ask him that.
Did you ever blame him?
Not even when he was infected and bit me. He is my father. He raised me. He taught me how to behave.
Who are you, really?
How could I answer that? I went through many lives and identities to reach this day. To you, I am Elizabeth Ashbury, and that's all I wish to be.
I need to know more. I want to know who you really are. Where you were born. Where you lived.
I was born Elizabeth Samantha Mary Englewood in 1551 in Hertfordshire. My parents owned a pub in Hoddesdon. Are you satisfied?
You should have told me.
No, Jonathan. The William Marshall myth lies at the heart of so many hostile plans. I could not risk jeopardizing his safety.
So why did you come here? You knew I would follow you. I can't let you go.
Because I know now the blood of hate is still in my veins. No one but I can put an end to this tragedy.
I can help you. You can trust me, Elizabeth.
I know, Jonathan. You have been the most loyal ally these last few weeks. But this is my duty.
Would your protege agree to speak with me? I have so many questions for him.
Go on, Jonathan. But be careful.
Yes?
Sir William. My God. You really are William Marshall. You served Richard the Lionheart and his brother, King John. It is such a privilege to meet you.
I did in my day. Come closer if you want to speak. For my hearing isn't what it used to be.
I think your hearing is fine, sir.
What is it you want then?
I found and defeated the disaster that was threatening to smite London. You should know that the city is safe for now, Sir William.
Then may I call you brother? Did you resist its poison? Even a scratch from a beast so evil could endanger you and all those you care for.
You also defeated one in 1666. Who was it?
She was a malicious witch who spread plague throughout the city with her army of rats. She had been hiding in a bakery in Pudding Lane for months when I finally found her.
How did you defeat it?
We fought for hours. In the end, I had to lock her in St. Paul's Cathedral and burn the building down. I wanted to be sure she was destroyed.
I found your research on the antidote. The tears of the angels. What ingredients did you use?
Once I understood what the ingredients were, I used the tears of King Richard and the pure blood of the valiant Boadicea.
King Richard and Boadicea? How did you find such relics?
It took me many years to locate their hiding place. Then I had to learn the formula. If I recall, it belonged to an ancient brotherhood. The Order of St. Paul, I believe.
And did it work?
Yes. The tears cleansed my poor Elizabeth's blackened heart. It was such a blessing to see her smile again.
The blood of hate. How does it affect you? Do you feel it now?
The blood of hate? Yes. Nothing more than a sneeze, really. A sneeze held for so long, you could blow a fortress down if you released it.
Can we speak about the Morrigan?
The Red Queen? What of her?
You met her, did you not?
Just once, but she never ceased to sing to me. I love her song. It is a song of blood and war. I only wish she would sometimes let me rest.
Do you know who she is?
I don't want to discuss this in front of my sweet Elizabeth.
Why?
For a time, she too could hear the Red Song. The steps she danced to its melody brought pain upon the world.
I would like to ask you about vampires.
Vampires? What about them?
Considering your experience, please tell me what you know.
They are terrible creatures. I have seen and fought many in my time. Foul temptresses with sharp claws and shrieking beaks.
I have never seen such a creature. What are you talking about?
Of course you've never seen a creature like them. Vampires are deadly, swift and implacable.
Where did you encounter such creatures?
The last time I saw one was in a Celtic temple near Salisbury. A terrible and god-forsaken place full of ghosts and pestilence.
Do you remember Myrddin, your maker?
Only God is my maker, for he created everything on this earth. He blessed me with eternal life through his archangel, Michael.
But Myrddin, Michael, is a vampire. He made you a blood-sucking creature of the night.
Blood, yes. I used to drink it from the throats of the unworthy. Then I was punished for my deceit. During my penance, I rely entirely upon my sweet Elizabeth.
Did you really sacrifice yourself?
He does look dead, doesn't he?
That was the only righteous path. The blood of hate made me betray her. I am at peace here. I can think about what I've done and how I failed.
Do you not want to be cured?
No. This hunger is mine. I would feel empty without it. It has been part of me for so long.
Yeah, Mistress Tess. So
Is quiet.
essentially, the blood of hate is what's driving vampires mad and causing academics and dark gods to be reborn.
You agreed to be confined here, then?
Yes. Once I was sure she was cured, I asked to be locked down here. I deserve it. The world needs it.
How did you meet Elizabeth?
Times were tough. I had awakened to protect the land from a new plague. I heard her sing for her dead family. Singing for her death to come. I chose to save her.
When was that?
It was so long ago. A few years after Elizabeth of England and Catherine of France established their alliance against Spain.
What did you do?
I raised her as my progeny. After she left to see the world, I rebuilt her deceased parents' inn. Owned it as William Thorne for a time. Those were good years.
Tell me about Elizabeth. How was she infected?
I do not wish to discuss it.
Please, Sir William. I need to know what the blood of hate is. How is it transmitted?
After defeating the disaster in St. Paul's Cathedral, I returned to my retreat, infected. This is where my sweet Elizabeth found me, for she heard my pain from across the sea.
Where is this retreat you mentioned?
In London, under Temple Church, beneath my empty tomb. I always loved to sleep there while listening to the bell above.
What happened then?
The blood of hate had twisted me into a rage-filled man. I attacked my progeny and infected her too. Forgive me, Elizabeth. I failed you.
You bit her again? Is that how she was infected with the disaster's blood? I think I understand now.
Elizabeth fled. and I fell to my knees, begging for forgiveness. I swore I would find a way to make things right.
We could set you free, let you out. Isn't that what you want?
I pray for the day I'll see the sky again. I have all but forgotten its colors. I could walk and do so many things beneath the stars. But I doubt it will be wise to release me.
Then will you stay here and repent?
Elizabeth told me it will not be long now. I cannot wait to feel the sweet caress of her hand on my cheek after so long as she releases me.
I'm guessing she's going to kill him.
Has the time come?
Yes, Father.
Why not unleash me then? To see the sky a final time?
You already are the sky, and all its stars.
I'm not defeated, for I welcome the sword you bear, for it is mine.
You were never defeated, my lord.
Decapitation!
Farewell, Father. And to you also, Jonathan.
What do you mean?
I can't stand what I've become. This healthy carrier, as you put it. The flames will purify the poison that runs in my veins.
No! I won't allow this to happen.
I am death, Jonathan. Wherever I go, I can't stand it.
I am Dr. Jonathan Reed, champion of Myrddin, chosen to save England from the vampire epidemic. I could cure you.
What do you mean?
We are creatures of blood, Elizabeth. Everything about us is in our blood. With time, I could perfect the antidote William Marshall gave you. Trust me, for time is on our side.
That is a risk I cannot take, Jonathan. I won't bring another such disaster into this world.
Elizabeth, no. Trust me. I can save you.
How could I trust you, Jonathan? How could I take such a chance?
I'll stay here with you then, as long as we must until I find a cure.
You have no idea what you're talking about, Jonathan. Despite his madness, William was strong enough to starve for centuries. I doubt we can do the same.
That's where you're wrong, Elizabeth. Since I murdered my poor Mary after my rebirth, I vowed to never take a life again, and I've succeeded.
I'm not sure I have the strength of character. I'm not like William. I'm not like you.
Let me teach you then. Come with me, my love.
Oh, Jonathan, if only this could be true, but I really don't know.
We'll run away. Go to the deepest forests, the highest mountains. Untouched by man, we'll hide in solitude until I find a cure.
Do you trust me then?
Until the end of the world, my love.
That's what I was saying. It's like, I have never killed a man. Well, what about all the guard of Penguin who I ate? I'm pretty sure I ate them to get my blood back to kill people. Pretty sure that qualifies as killing people.
One prayer for the summoned called by this song. Child born from darkness, whose path he must find. Now the song is sung and your path chosen. England is safe, for you have prevailed. I wish you a peace duly earned for the centuries yet to come. And they will come. I bid thee farewell, my champion bittersweet. My queen sleeps once again, and I'll soon join her slumber. Until alas she rises, woken by the hunger never fed.
Yeah, never taken an innocent life, that's for sure. You do a lot to taste blood. Done. What's with that look when I tell you I've completed a game? You're always whinging at me for never finishing games. And yes, Mistress Tess, that appears to be the game finished. Rarely watch any of my games. Yeah, well, I think in a way this game was kind of supposed to be kind of like the Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines games, and like a kind of spiritual successor to them, or things taken from the whole, you know, keeping your humanity by not feeding from innocence, or, you know, they just didn't do the whole you can feed from people, kill them. Go do the bad ending. I am actually not one random one for replaying games like straight after each other. I might come back at some point and do the bad ending where you kill everyone, but doing it right after I've just literally finished it would be boring for me, so. Guess it is, what do I do now? I mean, what time is it? What? Only 10 to 10. Huh? Yeah. Let's see. Well, 10 to 9. So, Rimworld time or you go to bed? A Rimworld session. Almost time. Yeah. It's cute. I like it. I mean, what I'll be doing now is Vampire will be taken over by Rune Factory 5, but not right now because I haven't got my Switch set up and pain in the ass to try and get it to work when Stream software is already running because it doesn't pick it up properly and you have to reset everything. It's a headache. So yeah, I could either do Rune Factory, or you guys could pick a game from my Steam list. It's up to you. I know Tess is going to say Rune Factory, so that's for Rune Factory already. Rimworld. She's going to vote for. I know what I'm saying. Tess is going to vote for Rimworld. Bleh. Or I could end and go Torment M2. Let me look at your games. Okay. Right. It would help if I like move this over there. Okay, so we have. Oh. So the ones I've got installed at the moment, I've got Dyson Sphere. I'm not doing Arcs, that takes forever to upload. Obviously, Rimworld. X4 Foundations. Some Days to Die. Animal Shelter's got its update queue, so I can just do Animal Shelter. Earthlock, Force of Nature. Can't play that on stream. Legend of Heroes, Tales in the Sky. Project Nexus. This is literally everything I have installed. If I go, if I have everything that I don't have installed, you got a much bigger list, Tess. A much bigger list. This is what's installed. Monarch, Monster Sanctuary, which I've actually been tempted to try at some point. RE Legends, Scarlet Nexus, SD Gundam, Slayer and Ultimate. I can't do that. I've got the I can't even pronounce their names. Games installed. Vampire Survivor, Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. Sammy hasn't played Stardew in a while. Oh, we probably should play it together at some point. But Sammy's very much indentured in her Sims. So, baby? Oh. I do have it installed on here, but I don't know if it needs updates. I haven't launched it in a while. Sims. And I can't because it's not my account. It's that Monster Sanctuary. It's kind of a Metroidvania style monster taming game. Let's just go to the store page because, to be honest, it's always this way. Pokemon with platforming. That is the best thing to do it. You raise monsters and capture them and stuff. I'm quite a big fan of monster taming games. As you can see, I have too many games on my wish list as well. And goes through his queue far too often and adds stuff. I do need to get around and adding at some point. So I like managing stuff. Yeah, I like managing stuff games as well. Actually, put on here that I need to actually have a look to see if it's come out yet. I think it's still on the waiting list. Like, I play a lot of games where, like, manage and run stuff, a lot of RPGs, JRPGs, monster taming based stuff. That kind of thing. I mean, it is coming up to 11 o'clock, so I suppose we could end it for the night. Head over to him too. But yeah, I'm doing the rest of Room Factory 5, which I don't actually know how long will take to do the post game. Lydia will probably tell me it's probably quite a bit fair by the time I unlock it and unlock everything, just because I'm for the points and how hard the post dungeon's supposed to be. But my aim is to basically finish all the relationships and finish the post dungeon on stream, and then probably in my own time I'll grab every single monster just to have every single monster in it. And then I'm going to go back to... Then I'll put up a vote of what game to do next, but I'll still be doing RimWorld first because I like RimWorld. Oh, let's go poke the M2 then. Did I ever make a managing a oh, who's added me now? Brandon Git, I suppose. Elton John has added me. Okay. What? Someone called Elton John. I actually need to make... No, that's literally what the guy called himself. I do know that. And there's just a picture of Elton John. So I just blocked them. I actually do need to add a game suggestion thing to Discord. Yeah, I got Honeycam. Don't be so surprised. Guessing you're looking for all my games. Did his efforts for mostly just irritation about enemies cannot bloody damage well. Yeah, sure. But I'll show you 2 Point Hospital at some point. I don't mind. I actually need to reinstall it and play it again because I haven't played it for a while. And I like those kind of games. I liked the old theme park hospital game. Whereas 2 Point Hospital is kind of a more jokey towards it. Graphics design is following me. Alright, let's see. Let's raid M2. M2. See how badly he's getting trolled at the moment. Well, I thank you all for joining me, and I did have a lot of fun with Vampyr. Like I said, only one boss fight irritated me properly, and I expected the game to irritate me a lot more because I'm not usually that good at soul-style combat games. You get frustrated with them, but I had a lot of fun. So yeah, catch you all later. Chill, chat with them and probably play a few other games, but I'll reinstall 2 Point Hospital for you, Tess. And then when I have some like free time before work or something, I'll do like a mini stream of playing it, or just chilling and chatting when you're around. Alright, take care everyone, and have a lovely night if I don't talk to you, but I'll be around talking and everything.